Have you ever been a victim of cyberbullying? How did it make you feel? And to all the cyberbullies out there, how do you feel hiding behind anonymous profile and spreading hate? This is what Anant Ambani and Radhika are dealing with right now. But it's not just them, it's countless others too. Today we are going to hit back hard like a slipper shot to the faceless cowards hiding behind these screens. I was recently a victim to such a shameful event. Hey there, welcome back to Kirti Speaks, your go to place for all things spiritual and psychological. Today, I want to chat about something that's been bothering me, the relentless negativity around Anant Ambani and Radhika's marriage. From nasty comments about their looks to their wealth, it's just awful. But we are not just going to vent here, we are going to talk about how this impacts everyone involved and what we can do to stop it. Ready? Let's dive in. So let's get real. The internet's been buzzing with all sorts of harsh comments about Anant and Radhika. It's heartbreaking to see such negativity. I mean, marriage is a sacred bond, a spiritual union that should be celebrated and not torn apart by trolls. Can you imagine how that must feel? Constantly being picked apart by people who don't even know you. Is this right? Now think about the psychological toll this takes on them and their families. It's not just about the mean comments, it's about the emotional scars they leave. Anxiety, depression, even PTSD can result from kind of this relentless bullying. These words stick with you, they hurt, and they can really mess with your mind. It is heartbreaking to see a joyful occasion turn into a source of pain. Why do people really do this? Why do they feel the need to tear others down? The anonymity of internet makes people feel powerful. They say things they never say to someone's face. It is the lack of empathy, a projection of their own insecurities. It's like they have some twisted satisfaction from making others feel bad. But seriously, what do they gain from it? If you don't like something, just ignore. I ignore a few German contents. You can choose that too. Now, it's important to mention that it is not just faceless trolls. Some celebrities have also joined in the negative commentary and made hurtful comments about the couple. It is disappointing to see public figures who have such huge influence contributing to the negativity instead of promoting kindness. People like Sonakshi Sinha and Kangana are used to this by now. But they are using this platform to spread positivity and support victims of online abuse. Their voices can make a big difference, but we need more people to join in and say, enough is enough. Let's talk about how common this is. We've all been there, isn't it? Victims of nasty comments and cyberbullying. Whether you're a celebrity or just an ordinary person, no one is immune. Think about Sonakshi Sinha, Ananya Pandey, or even global stars like Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez.
I understand that it's amazing to use your platform, but it does scare me when you see how exposed that these young girls and young boys are. And
I think it's pretty impossible to make it safe at this point.
They've all faced severe online abuse, and sadly, some have even succumbed to the constant negativity. But it's not just celebrities. Let me share a real life incident of a common girl called Meera. She was an ordinary college girl who posted a picture celebrating her graduation. What should have been a moment of joy turned into a nightmare when trolls began to attack her appearance and question her achievements. The relentless abuse pushed her into a deep depression. Despite her efforts to ignore the hate, it took a toll on her mental health, leading her to withdraw from social media and isolate herself from friends and family. Meera's story is a reminder of the real human cost of online cruelty. Okay, let's get practical. In India, we have laws to protect against cyberbullying. The Information Technology Act 2000 includes provision for this. If you're a victim, don't hesitate to reach out to the police. There are cyber cells across the country ready to help. Here's what you can do. Report the abuse. Use reporting features on social media platforms. Collect evidence. Take screenshots of abusive messages or comments. These are crucial if you decide to take legal action. Contact cyber cells. Many cities in India have dedicated cyber crime cells. File a complaint with them. You can also use the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. Mention that it is a case of cyber harassment. Seek legal help. Consult a lawyer who specializes in cyber law to understand your options and proceed legally against the harasser. So, how do we fight back? Here are some steps. Report and block. Report abusive comments and block the bullies. Use the tool available on social media platforms. If you are a victim, seek support. Join groups where you can share your experiences and get emotional support. Counseling can help you cope with psychological impact. Counteract negativity with positivity. Encourage others to spread love and kindness online. Do your bit. Educate people about the effects of cyberbullying and promote empathy and understanding. I recently got a vulgar comment from an unknown person just because I supported the newlywed. It was a harsh reminder of the toxicity that exists online. But we can't let these bullies win. Stand up, speak up, and report these perverts. We have the power to make the internet a safer place and more positive space. Remember, marriage is a spiritual union, a celebration of love and commitment. Let's honor and respect that by spreading positivity and love. If you are a victim of cyberbullying, don't suffer in silence. Seek help, report the bullies, and remember you're not alone. Together, we can create a kinder, more compassionate online community. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Kirti Speaks. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's spread love and positivity together. Until next time, stay blessed and stay kind. Namaste.